Hi buddy, Jiggy Time Gal. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little rolled paper flowers. They're really easy to make, and they're really easy to make if you have the rolled paper machine that I got from Joann Fabrics many moons ago. It's just a little paper rolling machine. I don't want these little beads to fall out, and they just did. It rolls the paper for you real easily, so you don't have to roll it by hand. But you can roll it by hand if you don't have the machine. It's just going to take you a little bit longer to do and a little more fidgety. But you can do it by hand, roll it by hand. I will show you how to roll it by hand as well as on the machine. I learned this technique off of a lady named Jenny Belly off of the internet, and I will link her description down below, her video for that. And you can go and check her channel out, her video, if you'd like to give her some love and see how she did the rolled paper flowers. But hers is very pretty and it turned out really nice. She used some different kinds of cardstock than I used. I wish I had some prettier cardstock like she had to do the flowers, but I just didn't have any on hand. I have some on order, but I didn't have any on hand at this time. So go check out her video. So these little flowers here are made with rolled paper. I stuck some little lace trim and some greenery I pulled off of some flower stems that I had around, and I put a little gem in the middle to dress it up. And these can be used on virtually anything. You can put them in your stash and pull them out when you need them. I did like a multicolor one here, and I did another multicolor one here too as well. You can do multicolors. You can do them all one color. You can do this pink one here. I colored the cardstock with this shimmer mist that I had. I showed you how to make shimmer mist dye on my channel earlier, and I colored the white cardstock, 1 pound cardstock, with the shimmer mist, and then I rolled paper flowers. You can use any kind of cardstock. You can use printed cardstock. You can use colored cardstock. You can use white or black cardstock. You can use any kind of cardstock. It doesn't matter also the weight. It doesn't matter the weight of the cardstock. It could be really flimsy, like copy paper, or 65 pound, 85 pound, all the way up to 110 pound. It doesn't matter. They will all roll fine. You're going to need, I use hot glue because it bonds instantly, and I have used a glue stick before, but they unroll on me. You can use it, you just have to hold it a little bit longer, but I like the instant bond with the hot glue. So I use hot glue, and I just squish it down so it's not so bulky. So my fingers are pretty well heat resistant at this point because I use hot glue so frequently. But if you don't want to burn yourself, you can use the glue stick. You can get the glue sticks, I think you get like 8 of them for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree or whatever. You can get them really cheap. So you can use that as well. And then I just used some lace trim that I had to go around it. You can also use ribbon to go around it if you want, or you can just choose not to go around it at all with anything, and that will be fine. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut some strips of paper. Depending on how thick or how wide your strips are is going to determine how tall your flower is going to be. This was done with, I believe, 3/4 inch strips. This one was done with 1 inch or maybe 1.5 inch strips. The width of the tallness of your flower is going to depend on the width of your strips. The really small, short ones are done with narrower strips. So it doesn't matter how wide you make your strips, but you want to make them all the same size, and you're going to need 7 strips for each flower that you do. Okay, once you get the strips done, we're going to put you down here on the desktop and show you how to use the rolling part. Okay, we're going to set these off to the side while we work. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the roll method first. You're going to need a bamboo skewer, a toothpick, a pointy tool, something round and small to start off your roll with. You're going to put the color side up, whatever color side you want, and you want to choose something that has the end piece is what you're looking for, is what the outside of your thing's going to look like. That's what the outside of your roll is going to look like ultimately. The inside piece here is not really going to matter. It's not going to show, but it will show on the top part for the color part. So if it's all pink or all, orange or whatever, that's the color that's going to show up on top. But ultimately on the outside, this final piece in here is what's going to look like in your paper, your roll. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start your roll, and you start it around the skewer, and you want to make this tight, and you start to roll, and the idea is you want to make this tight. Once you get your roll started, you want to continue your roll, and you want to make this as tight as you can. And just roll the strip all the way up. All the way to the end. You're going to take your stick off, and if it's like that where it's sticking out, squeeze it together and make it uniform so that it's all even. Squeeze it together. Put a little bit of your glue. If you're going to use a glue stick, use that and glue it together so you have a roll. Nice even roll. And put that aside. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on the rolling machine. The rolling machine has a little slice in it, a little groove. You're going to take the paper and you're going to remember that what you want is your end piece here. We want this one to be on the edge, on the end. So you're going to put your paper in the little groove and bend it down, and then you're going to roll. And you're simply going to roll, and you'll be amazed how fast this goes. You're just going to roll it up, pull it off, squeeze it like you did the other one, put a little hot glue, or your glue stick if you're using a glue stick. And there you go, you have your roll. This here, put the paper in the groove and start rolling. This paper roller is a godsend. It is so easy and so fast to roll these paper flowers. You can get these done really quickly. I'm sorry you're not seeing here. I'm not showing you because I got my fingers rolled around it. Squeeze it. You see this one has a little notch cut out of it. That's fine. We'll put that in the middle. You just hold snugly on the paper. It has this little thing here that you're supposed to put the paper in, and then it slides up as it goes. But I find that that doesn't work very well because it just holds the paper too tightly and snugly, and it won't roll correctly, and it usually just rips the paper. So I don't even use it. I just use my hand to hold it. Put it in the groove, and you just roll the paper. It just rolls it up. Squeeze it. A little glue. I just hold the paper taut in my fingers. Squeeze it. A little glue. And there we have them. Now to assemble the flowers, you're going to want to take the edge that has the little paper edge that you folded or that you glued. You're going to want to put glue on the edge and a little over. And you're going to want to glue one like this, one like this. Then you're going to want to put glue in the middle and on both edges. And you're going to want to glue one in the center. So now you have this. Then you're going to want to put glue around the middle bead and on the end beads. And place the other ones around. Placing the fold in the middle. And squeeze it. And there you have it. Then you're going to want to put bead of glue in the middle. Put your rhinestone in the middle. Then you're going to want to get your lace trim. I put it on the top part. You can put it in the middle or on the bottom, but I put it on the top. Run your bead of glue across the top part. Line up your ribbon or your lace trim. Wrap it around so you have enough. Cut it off. Finish wrapping. There you go. Oh, we got to put the leaves on. Sorry. Take your couple of leaves. Put some glue in the back. Stick your leaves on. And voila. You have a flower. Okay, I have these other ones already rolled, ready to go. We did this one. This is a taller one, so I did wider strips. sometimes your thickness is a little off on your, they're not all the same thickness, and you get this jumbled effect. See how some of mine are shorter and some of them are taller? That's okay, because you can use this as your bottom side. Just put them on the table and evenly put them so that they're all the same size on the side, so they stand upright. Put our gemstone in the middle. Going to put our lace around. Get our little leaves. There we go. Then I have this last one here. This is a shorter flower, so they were narrower strips of paper. I do not remember how much I paid for this paper roller. I think it was like $10. It had a little cover that came with it that it didn't hinge or anything, and I lost it somewhere. But the concept is this little pin here with this little dial, this little rotator uh, thing here, and you can see right there the dark area. That is where the little hole is, the little slit where you put your paper and then you roll it. But this just makes it so much easier. Just makes it so much easier to roll your paper. Is this little thing? It's a godsend, and it saves you from having to roll the papers. I showed you how to do it with rolling it by hand. You can roll it by hand, but it's just tedious and it's time taking, and it's just a pain in the butt. But you can check. They might sell it like at Walmart or something, or Target, this little paper roller thing. I don't know. I've not seen it there before, but I did get it at Joann Fabrics many moons ago. I'm talking maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago. Maybe I bought it, and I've just hung on to it all this time, and I use it for roll paper. I also use it for roll paper beads. Same concept, except instead of having the square, the rectangle pieces of paper, just the strips, you do them at an angle so that they are like a triangle. And then when you roll them, they make a bead instead of making just like a little cylinder, like a little, like a barrel. and make like a bead. Maybe someday I'll do a tutorial on that as well. But this is what we have. We have these. We did these 3 here today. We did this one, and we did this one, and we did this one. And then ones off camera that I did was these 2, these 2, and this one. So you can do many things with these little flowers. You can put them in put a stick on them like a little bamboo skewer and glue it on the back. Put it on a bamboo skewer and put it in a flower vase or whatever. You can do that. You can put them on packages, tags, cards. You can make magnets out of them, put them on the refrigerator. You can put them in a locker. You can put them in, you can do anything with them. I mean, the ideas are endless with them. You can put them in your stash and take them out when you need them for whatever. Just cute little flowers to make, roll paper flowers. So if you want to do something like this, that's great. And you all can make your own. They're very pretty. You're limited by the color cardstock you use or pattern paper you use. Pattern paper will look really pretty with these. And there you go. So that was the tutorial for today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I enjoyed spending time with you today. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you. Hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe to the channel? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing today. Leave me ideas that can help boost my channel ratings or ideas for future content on the channel. Click the notification bell so you know when I have new videos out or when I go live. Share my videos on social media outlets such as Facebook or Instagram, so that way my videos can reach more people and I can grow my audience. Click the like button below. That really helps my channel to help reach more people on YouTube. Supporting me is really great, and it helps me grow my channel. I'm not a very big channel at this time, and it's really important to me that I get support from fellow YouTubers. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate that you take time out of your busy day to view my videos and to spend time with me on a daily basis. I try to put videos out on a daily basis so you have something to watch and something to entertain yourselves with. I try really hard to make my channel a positive place for people to come and have fun and be entertained. So I try really hard to make things enjoyable for people. So if you support me, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so very much for your time. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on the flip side.